Venezuela, the story they never wanted you to see. What's really happening behind the curtain in Venezuela? Let's talk about it. Because this is not a small side story. This is actually the center of the whole picture. And most Americans have no idea what's really been going on because the people in power do not want us to put these pieces together. So let me start with something that might shock you. Because Trump deported Venezuelan citizens, many of them innocent, many of them with no criminal record, into the hands of the president of El Salvador. And that man turned around and called the president of Venezuela and said in so many words, "I've got something you want. Let's make a deal." Human beings, used as bargaining chips, used as poker tokens passed between authoritarian leaders, and Trump knew exactly what he was doing because those deportations weren't about safety. They weren't about crime. They were about leverage. Leverage for oil, leverage for influence, leverage for debt talks that are coming whether anyone wants to admit them or not. Now, if you hear the State Department tell the story, you'll hear words like transfers, foreign nationals, irregular migrants. That's all government wallpaper meant to cover the holes in the floor. What actually happened was the forced handover of Venezuelan citizens, and Venezuela responded in the only way that a country can when its people are used as currency. It filed charges in the international system, and here's the part that ties this all together. The Trump administration went out into the Caribbean and bombed Venezuelan fishing boats, killing dozens of people, including survivors who were already floating in the water. This is not a misunderstanding, and that's not self-defense. That is the kind of action that becomes Exhibit A in a war crimes case, even though we are not technically at war. Because when you add up the deportations, the prisoner bargaining, the bombings, the human cost, what you see is not a foreign policy. You see a pattern of abuse. And here's the thing, the White House knows this. They know how exposed Trump is, and that's why they've gone completely silent on Venezuela. No strong statements, no clear explanations. We're just gathering facts. We're reviewing procedures. We can't comment. That's not strategy. That's fear. Because they understand that bombing civilians off the coast of another country, especially a country that has already filed complaints, is not just bad optics. It's potentially criminal. And now let me tell you the part they really don't want you to notice. This is not happening in a vacuum. This is happening while Venezuela holds some of the most important oil reserves in the world. And oil is not just fuel. Oil is power. Oil is bargaining leverage in a debt renegotiation. So ask yourself, why would this administration risk international criminal charges? Why would they bomb fishing boats? Why would they deport civilians into the hands of foreign leaders and try to turn them into bargaining chips? Because when the debt bomb goes off, Trump wants to be holding the oil. That's the game.
He can do whatever he wants. It's all right. Whatever he wants to do. If he wants to do something, if he plays tough, it'll be the last time he's ever able to play tough.
This has been Behind the Curtain IMO. Thank you for watching this episode. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Every conversation helps us see more clearly, understand more deeply, and stand together more strongly. Join me for the next episode as we continue uncovering the pattern we were never meant to see. And as we take one more step toward the America we know is possible. Until then, stay aware, stay compassionate, and stay hopeful.